Look at what is being said, not who is saying it. Monroe, a misspelling of his name, was the campaign slogan of President James Monroe, and his campaign song was "Monroe is the Man" in 1816. President James Monroe was one of the most dominant presidential candidates ever, running unopposed and getting 81 of the votes in 1820. He was also famous for introducing the Monroe Doctrine. Here are some facts. James Monroe was a hero of the Battle of Trenton. He nearly died after being shot in the Battle of Trenton, and he studied a law apprenticeship under Thomas Jefferson and is among the 3 founding fathers who were elected as president and died on the 4th of July. How difficult it has been for mankind in all ages and countries to preserve their dearest rights and best privileges, impelled as it were by an irresistible fate of despotism. It is by rendering justice to other nations that we can expect it from them. If America wants concessions, she must fight for them. We must purchase our power with our blood. It is only when our rights are invaded or seriously menaced that we resent injuries or make preparation for our defense. It is better to spread trust all around than to hand out money. No tribe or people have a right to withhold from the wants of others more than is necessary for their own support and comfort. The citizens of the United States cherish sentiments the most friendly in favor of liberty and happiness beyond the Atlantic. It is the knowledge that all men have weaknesses and that many have vices that makes government necessary. The political system of the Allied powers is essentially different in this respect from that of America. Let us, by wise and constitutional measures, promote intelligence among the people as the best means of preserving our liberties. There is a price tag on human liberty. That price is the willingness to assume the responsibilities of being free men. Payment of this price is a personal matter with each of us. Usurpation is then an easy attainment and a usurper soon found. The people themselves become the willing instruments of their own debasement and ruin. It was by one union that we achieved our independence and liberties, and by it alone can they be maintained. The best form of government is that which is most likely to prevent the greatest sum of evil. We don't always have the best athletes, but we got the best kids in the world. A little flattery will support a man through great fatigue. At no period of our political existence had we so much cause to felicitate ourselves at the prosperous and happy condition of our country. How prone all human institutions have been to decay. How subject the best, formed, and most wisely organized governments have been to lose their check and totally dissolve. There is every reason to believe that our system will soon attain the highest degree of perfection of which human institutions are capable. Peace on earth is the best time for improvement and preparation of every kind. Tyrants kept standing armies. Republics relied on free yeomen, defending their own land. If these rights are well defined and secured against encroachment, it is impossible that government should ever degenerate into tyranny. In a representative republic, the education of our children must be of the utmost importance. It is only when the people become ignorant and corrupt, when they degenerate into a populace, that they are incapable of exercising their sovereignty. The legislature is the watchful guardian over the public purse. It is its duty to see that the disbursement has been honestly made. Republics called on other virtues like spiritedness, courage, to protect the polity from external threats. The right of self-defense never ceases. It is among the most sacred and alike necessary to nations and to individuals. I enter on the trust to which I have been called by the suffrage of my fellow citizens with my fervent prayers to the Almighty. We must support our rights or lose our character, and with it, perhaps, our liberties. I take a deep interest, as a parent and a citizen, in the success of female education, and have been delighted whenever I have been to witness the attention paid to it. Republics relied on the goodness of the people to put aside private interest for public good. It is in peace that our commerce flourishes most, that taxes are most easily paid, and that the revenue is most productive. The crime of ingratitude has not yet stained, and I trust never will stain, our national character. History has shown that at least 1/2 of every century is consumed in war. I regret that I should leave this world without again beholding him. A tax on me will do no harm, and silent contempt is the best answer to them. Let us then look to the great cause and endeavor to preserve it in full force. The Almighty will be graciously pleased to continue to us that protect which He has already so conspicuously displayed in our favor. A day should be set apart for the devout purposes of rendering to the Sovereign of the universe and the benefactor of mankind, seeking His merciful forgiveness, His assistance in the great duties of repentance and amendment, and that in the present season of calamity and war is essential. He would take the American people under His peculiar care and protection, that He would guide their public councils, animate their patriotism, and bestow His blessing on their arms. Turning the hearts of our enemies from the violence and injustice which sway their counsels against us, He would hasten a restoration of the blessings of peace. We hope these words will help you succeed, and never forget to be kind to others.